So, the tribal thief, Bronson Reed, man. You know, there was this whole fiasco that happened on Monday Night Raw with OTC Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. And the thing that I really enjoyed here, well, first, before I get to that, I gotta tell you guys, man, Paul Heyman, you know, he just keeps reinventing himself, but keeping himself the same. It's strange, you know. He's not the wise man anymore. He's the oracle for you know, the vision. And I'll tell you, man, Paul Heyman is the greatest to ever do it. The greatest to ever do it, bar none. But I like when Bronson Reed started talking, and he starts talking about the tribe, right? Samoan, and he's all like, yeah, man, you know, you paid for your tattoos. I earned my tattoos. Like, damn. That got deep, man. That got deep. I was really enjoying that. Roman Reigns out there by himself. Look, I'm a huge Tribal Chief fan. I love Roman Reigns, okay? But it was getting a little bit stale. And I thought, you know, when Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed came out with the shoes, which is, you know, I got to tell you, man, that's a good topping to have. You know, it's like, hey, I took your shoes. You know, it's like taking it back to the streets, right? Roman, yeah, it was cool. Don't get me wrong. Him out there with the mic and everything. But it was starting to get a little bit flatline for me until they came out and they started doing their thing. I didn't really want Bronson Reed to go down there. I mean, it was Roman that actually went to Bronson Reed, but I didn't really want them to have contact with one another and start beating each other up. Yeah, I guess it puts a little fuel to the fire, but there's some matches where it's like, you know what? I don't want them to mess with one another. And that's kind of what I wanted here. But that's not what we got. You know, we got the whole fiasco, the whole melee, the whole rumble down there and everything. And don't get me wrong, it was cool. You know, does it bring attention to this match? I personally wasn't really that interested in this match. I wasn't. I was just kind of like, all right, cool, whatever. The match that I really want to see is Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns. And eventually we'll get that. I just hope there's enough filler between now and WrestleMania, because to me, that's a WrestleMania match. So I'm hoping that maybe after Bronson Reed, Roman Reigns takes another sabbatical, right? So, because I think WrestleMania is the spot to have Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns. But nonetheless, man, I am more interested in this match after what happened in the beginning of Monday Night Raw, because I wasn't really feeling this match. Now I kind of am. And you know, they definitely got to do something. You know, the winner gets the shoes or something of that sort. But look, I thought it was a great way to kick off Monday Night Raw, and yeah, they're selling this match pretty good. At least for me, they are. And making it personal, like, whoa, this guy's Samoan? Like, I didn't even know this guy was Samoan. And, hey, you need to come down here and acknowledge your tribal chief. I thought it was good. So, I am now interested in this match. Are you guys, though? Let me know. Total Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout out to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.